Ooh, I just love it when Suzy Ellison comes down here. She has the coolest people. We have all these wonderful entrepreneurs in South Carolina, and a lot of times they have family recipes that they want to share, and other people just are so creative they come up with brand new things. So Suzy Ellison, tell me who we've got with us tonight.
Melissa Ann Barton, Mod Squad Martha from our beautiful Charleston.
And she's just one of the many people who is part of the South Carolina Specialty Foods Association. So tell us a little bit about that organization.
Well, we have members, like I said, from every part of the state. Some have been around for a long time, some are brand new. We have some age-old staples as specialty food products, from Benny wafers to biscuits. We have apple butters, jams, you name it, we have it.
Okay, and tonight we're so lucky to have somebody new, so tell us all about this.
All right, Melissa Ann, it's up to you.
Well, tonight we are going to do a healthy dinner party in 30 minutes. For real, 30 minutes, using each one of my products.
And I want to say that I've learned a little bit talking with you ahead of time. You lived in Nashville for a long time.
I did.
And the first thing you did was you opened a modern furniture store.
I started the first modern furniture store in Nashville, Tennessee.
So that's the mod.
That's the mod.
She's
then you were
diverse.
cooking.
She's very diverse.
and then you were cooking for some of the people in the entertainment industry, I believe.
I was. I love music. I mean, I was the kid that wanted Johnny Cash record album in my Easter basket instead of candy.
That's fun.
So,
So somebody...
food and music, I had the best job in the world.
And one of your friends and clients just came up with this name, Mod Squad Martha.
Yes.
Okay. But Melissa Ann is what we're going to call you, because that's what your mama named you. And so you have come up with 3 different kind of marinade sauces?
Yes.
Okay.
These, I guess if you want to get creative about it, these are the greatest hits from my collection of cooking in the music industry.
Okay. And so let's start with this beautiful salmon, and I believe one of these is responsible for it tasting even better than usual.
Yes, this is the Music Row Moroccan salmon rub and marinade. You get the rub on the bottom.
So this is, you take this off and
Yes,
and
it's in a separate tin.
Okay.
And you spread the rub on top of the salmon. I push it in.
Okay.
Marinade on top. It sits 15 minutes. Bake it or grill it, you're done. And 1 bottle does 3 pounds of salmon.
Okay. So what are some of the flavors that you've blended into this that will kind of bring our taste buds?
Well, they really
life?
need each other. There's 5 different hand-toasted Moroccan spices.
Oh, really?
And yes, and the top is a ton of bourbon, because you know we love our bourbon in the South, and lots of citrus flavors, key limes, oranges, fresh ginger. It is made with low-sodium, gluten-free tamari, so it is it's for everybody.
Okay, and so you put the rub on and marinate it for just 15 minutes and then cook it. So
Yes.
we're within our 30-minute window.
That's exactly right.
Okay, Suzy, so you get the 30 minutes on the one in the middle.
Now, all the fresh veggies.
That's right.
With what's on that one? The
That
Chive
is
Jive?
the Chive Jive, and that is I call it my workhorse of the 3 because it's so versatile. And I have just taken corn off the cob, and be sure to take your dull end of your knife and scrape all that milk off. And then it's kind of like, what do you like in there? There's peppers, there's heirloom tomatoes, avocados, little purple onion, and this entire bowl only has 4 tablespoons of Chive Jive.
And I think you even had a grain that you added to that one, didn't you?
That is the Bluebird.
Oh, okay. One thing I want to say about this is, you know, there are a lot of new corns out there, and I think for a dish like this, which you want the freshness, I wouldn't get one of the super sweet corns. I guess you use one of the older varieties that's more of just that fresh grassy taste. Is that right?
It is.
Okay.
And when you pair that with just sea salt and black pepper and the bright flavors in the chive, it is. It just really comes alive.
Okay. And with only 4 tablespoons, I guess you can just, if you were trying to lose weight and you didn't have to go and judge any strawberry desserts, you could eat a whole bowl of that.
Oh, my stars, and I have. You know, I love to eat.
Okay. And then down at the end, boy, that looks bright and cheerful.
Salad. Yum, yum.
That is done with the Bluebird vinaigrette, and the Bluebird vinaigrette won the Southern Living Food Award and the Gourmet Retailer Product of the Year.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And this is a spinach arugula salad. It's got some quinoa, toasted hazelnuts, Basque pears, and blue cheese.
And I told you that if I were doing it, I would probably use something other than hazelnuts.
You would put those southern pecans
I
in
would.
there.
I'd put those toasted together. I'd say pecans, but anyway.
I knew that was coming.
But when I look at these, they all have vinegars, different blends of vinegars, but they're not over. You don't get a vinegary taste with them. They're blended in a certain way with other things, so that it's just an overall freshness and lightness.
It's balanced, and I think that is that's what I enjoy the most about cooking, is creating interesting flavor profiles that balance each other out.
Okay, so that you can still taste the initial item, the thing that you're highlighting, and you just kind of the essence of it is brought out by adding some of these other tastes as well.
And there's nothing better than a flavor profile that keeps giving. That just is layer after layer.
You have recently, with your husband and other family members, expanded into something that is to help. Not that these are all, I mean, healthy, but this is you're trying to help some kids who might need a little hand up.
Yes, these.
Tell us about Mod Squad Mutt.
I'm so excited about Mod Squad Mutt because I grew up with the two greatest parents ever, and there's a lot of kids out there that have been in the foster care system that age out and find themselves homeless, and we employ them to make the Mod Squad Mutt healthy dog treats. We provide employment for them, and the organization Crossroads that we work with also save animals, and the animals and the kids heal each other.
And it is true, there are even children who come from total intact families. Life is hard for children sometimes when they get to certain ages. And no matter how dear and kind the foster parents were, at 18 they're no longer within the system and are out on their own without help. And so y'all are trying to provide leadership and guidance and a sense of direction for these children.
Yes, we really enjoy that. It is, my husband and my son and I all have been involved with Crossroads, and it's rewarding for all of us.
And then you also, I think, try to save some animals that were one step away from being euthanized.
Yes, Crossroads is a pet shop and adopt store, and so the kids work in the store, so it's social enterprise. They have employment so they can get back on their feet, and we pull the animals who are on their last leg at Metro, and what's really so wonderful is that the children and the dogs rehabilitate each other. They heal each other.
And they're in the shape, once again, we can't get away from your friends in the music industry.
No, they are in the shapes of guitars and guitar picks. And one of the founders of Crossroads is Emmy Lou Harris, who's a dear family friend of ours, and she's with us on this project.
Well, I think this is all real exciting. Suzy, once again, you've topped it by bringing somebody so exciting who's part of your wonderful organization.
See? There you
And
go.
if people want to know more about your organization and where they can find your products, do you have a website, or what's the best way to get that information?
I do. If you go to modsquadmartha.com, you can learn about the products, you can get entertaining tips, and you can get all kinds of recipes for different ways to use this. And you can read a little bit about Mod Squad Mutt, but we are going to have a new website coming in a few weeks for Mod Squad Mutt. And you can learn all about it and help support the kids.
And Suzy, I think you're going to get a new website too. Tell us how we can find out more about your products and your friends who are involved in it.
The Specialty Foods Association, we're working on a brand new state-of-the-art website that's going to give the association a whole new look.
If we go to the Agriculture Department website, can we get a link to you there? Mm-hmm. Okay.
But it's scsfa.org, or
Okay.
you can just Google South Carolina Specialty Foods.